guys, I'm just going to be trying to be really quick on this one regarding liquids after surgery. Right, when you wake up in theatre, you'll be sipping on water. You might be a little bit worried about it, but honestly it's fine. That's word of advice. You're probably going to feel quite thirsty, so sip, 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 and just keep sipping. Literally the whole time after you're off, just always sip on fluids. It's vital you try and get 2 litres in a day. The first 2 days when I was in my ward, which was ward 33, I'm from Shropshire area. My hospital's through the my operation was through the NHS, and I know that each NHS hospital have different rules. So, first 2 days I was in there, it was water only. It wasn't just a ward for bariatric patients; it was for anything numerously to do with your stomach. Once you get discharged home, you are able to eat soup. Now, best thing to do really is make your own homemade soup because it's healthier and you know exactly what's going in it. You're probably better off making it maybe on your liver shrinkage diet or before and freezing it all up and putting it in containers. I was putting about 300ml in each container. But you can have quite a bit of soup because it's liquid, so it just funnels straight through your stomach. So don't worry about if you have a bowl of soup and you've ate it all, don't worry, it's fine, it's like liquid, it's going to go down. It's not because your stomach's stretched or they haven't done their job properly, because that's what I thought at first. And the surgeon had basically said, because it's fluid, it just passes straight through your stomach. So weeks 1 and 3, you have your soup. Now when you make your soup, you're probably going to need to water it down a little bit because it needs to be the texture where it gets sucked up through a straw easily enough. Might be testing it is going to be difficult. Maybe keep yourself busy in the meantime, and you can have sugar-free isolates and things. That sometimes helps with the cravings in between, because you do really get head hunger, and head hunger is a bugger. So once you've got past the weeks 1 and 3, on your week 4 it's puree, so that's okay. What I will say though, it's no lump still. Your puree needs to basically be a smooth paste. So you can eat it with a spoon, and chuck it in, that's great, but it has to be lump free. That's for 2 weeks, so that's 4 to 6 weeks. So you can have like spaghetti bolognese or a roast dinner and all different types of other things, and that's fine. But like I said, no lumps. When it really does start getting good and easy is when you go into your soft food diet. That's week 7 to 9. This is my plan on here, as you can see, from my hospital, but your hospital could be completely different. So your soft diet is anything, you can eat anything, really you want it to be healthy for you, but it needs to be mashed through with a fork. So as long as you can mash it with a fork, you can eat it. If you can't mash it, don't swallow it. And then you're probably fine with that, this soft diet. You're going to feel like, wow, I can see light at the end of the tunnel, I feel more energetic, I feel more human, but also at the same time, you could suffer with a lot of sickness and things might not want to stay down. Every patient and every operation works differently, each person. Me personally, I've never been sick really on any food. I can eat chocolate, I can eat sweets, I can eat deep fat fried chips, I can eat deep fat fried chicken. It doesn't do nothing, and that's a bad thing. So I have to make sure that I eat healthy. Now for me, on how I found my liquid journey, what am I like? Weeks 1 and 3. For the first 2 weeks I did soup, homemade soup. I was beginning to feel really sick and ill from it. I went to Blackpool the start of week 3 with my gorgeous man, my partner, for a weekend, a lovely weekend away. And there's not really many places you can get soup from, because a lot of it's burgers and cafes and things. So the one morning we went to the cafe, and I thought, forget this, I'm not having any more soup, I feel sick, so I ordered some scrambled egg. I ate it cautiously, I knew I was wrong, but I really just couldn't physically handle the soup any longer. It was making me really, 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 really sick. I only had to look at it and I'd be heaving. So we ate the scrambled egg and I was okay, I was fine. Good news. Lunchtime then, I had chips and beans. Obviously cafe, the deep fat fried chips. Beans is good source of protein, but it's not good to eat when you're only three weeks post bypass. And then really after that, I sort of just went on to normal foods. I did ring my dietitian up and let her know. She wasn't best impressed, and my surgeon went mad at me. Purely because after you have your operation, they don't want your stomach, your new pouch, to move because when we eat food and we chew it, your stomach then compresses and squishes the food down even more to break the food down in your stomach. Well, obviously when you've got raw staples and stuff with your new pouch, it could rupture the staples. So that is the reason why we have to go into liquids and soft foods, because we need to retrain everything. So yeah, I sort of ate normal from there, but I want you to listen to me now and realise that please don't follow the diet that I followed. I should have listened to the plan that I was given, and I didn't. Unfortunately for me, I was okay, but it's not been so fortunate for others. My dietitian had told me, when I told her I'd been eating normal food, she said that there was a girl that had the operation. After 2 weeks she'd ate a Sunday dinner, and she ended up rupturing her stomach and being tube fed for a whole year in hospital. She made a complete mess of her stomach. She'd ruptured the whole thing. So it's really, really not worth the risk. So I will advise you to just stick to your plan. Like I said, have sugar-free ice pops. Keep yourself busy, go out, go for a walk, just do something. See, you need to bring your family and friends close to you. At the same time, you need to get them to understand that you could be a little bit groggy and moody, because you pretty much will be. I was horrible, absolutely horrible. So yeah, so literally by week 9 onwards, then you can go on to normal foods. You want to follow really a healthy food diet. For me, I can't meal plan because I never know what I want to eat until it's time to eat. If I crave chicken nuggets, I've got to have them because there's nothing else that I'm going to want. So it's really weird. So if I want chicken nuggets, I'll have to have chicken nuggets, otherwise I'll just starve myself, I won't eat. But I will try and advise you to try and have as much protein as you can and as much vegetables. They're the most important factors after your op, and your vitamins. So you need to make sure that you take all your vitamin tablets, which are your vitamin B compound, vitamin B12, multivitamin, and mineral tablet. You can get Astrazone, they're better for you, apparently so, and your calcium tablets. Also, I used to take biotin tablets from Holland & Barrett. They work wonders for hair loss. Don't work for everybody, but they work brilliant for me. I'm not sure if I've mentioned about injections, but I'd better repeat it just in case. If you inject with these injections after a bypass, do not rub the area and do not put any clothing on it, because you're going to end up with really nasty bruises. I had loads of bruises and they're really painful sore, so make sure loose clothing and don't itch it. Even if it's itchy, just don't itch it. They're easy, you get used to it, you will be shown how to do it, but you'll be fine. There for 3 weeks after your operation if you've had the bypass itself. So yeah, I think I've covered everything with that. But like I said, please don't follow anything in my experience. Just because everything was okay for me doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be okay for you. It could all go wrong for you. So make sure you sip all your water. Try and get as much fluids as you can in. If you want to drink fruit juices like apple juice, orange juice, please dilute that with water. Orange juice certainly is really strong for acidity. It's like acid, isn't it? And it can sort of irritate your stomach. You'll also get given lansoprazole as well when you leave hospital, and your first couple of weeks or first month you'll be given liquid vitamin drops. Also, when it says on here, after you're up, you'll only be able to manage very few small meals, small spoons. So really need to try and get your extra protein in. Now, you need to aim after your operation between 60 to 80 grams of protein a day. Now, it annoys me because a pouch this big, trying to fit 60 to 80 grams of protein is near impossible. I probably only get 30 grams of protein in a day, if that. I had my blood done recently and I was really low on protein. Because I just don't fancy eating meat half the time. It just goes on what I fancy, and you might find that's the same for yourselves. So yeah, but I'm sure you will all do your very best to get your protein in, but it is very, very important, because you know, things don't absorb, you don't absorb many calories and you don't absorb as much goodness. So try and get as extra goodness as you can in, and keep taking the vitamin tablets every day, because you'll make yourself poorly. If there's anything that you feel I have missed out, please comment below on here, or drop me a message, or however you want to contact me. Please feel free to subscribe if you want any more information. My next video is going to be regarding hair loss. I'm trying to do it in each stage so it doesn't confuse myself and other people. Hair loss is very common, about 80% of people suffer with that. I did, and I actually have saved some of my hair to show you guys on what to sort of expect, but some don't lose it, some lose loads, some don't lose it too bad, but I will talk about that on my next video. So for now I'm going to say goodbye, and I shall see you all very soon. Remember, you know, stick and eat healthy, stick to your liquids for the length of time you should do, and your purees and your soft foods. Don't cut corners, don't take risks, do everything how you should. If you're getting down, upset, feeling depressed, or you're finding things really difficult, please phone your dietitian, because that's what they're there for. They're there to support you. Okay? So, goodbye for now. Bye!